So let's do the laboratory number 1. So find a website where you can check for vulnerabilities using Zap by Jack Morse. Then create a video demonstration explaining the types of attacks you detected and the solutions. So first, punta tayo sa Zap. So start. So let's copy. So i-attack natin tong QEP website. So copy. So let's open the Zap. So let's place it here. So let's attack it. So let's wait for the result. So punta tayo sa alerts. So ito yung mga vulnerabilities niya. So first we have vulnerable JS library. So yung solution dito is please upgrade to the latest version of jQuery data tables. So kailangan mo lang gumamit ng latest version. So we have another absence of anti-CSRF tokens. So yung solution dito is use a vetted library or framework that does not allow this weakness to occur or provides constructs that make this weakness easier to avoid. So we also have content security. So yung solution is to ensure that your web server, application server, load balancer, and etc. is configured to set the content security policy header. So we also have missing anti-tracking header. So yung solution dito is modern web browsers support the content security policy and X-frame options HTTP headers. So ensure one of them is set on all web page returned by your site or application. So we also have vulnerable JS library. So ang solution lang naman dito is upgrade to the latest version of Bootstrap. So we also have cookie without secure flag. So a cookie has been set without the secure flag, which means that the cookie can be accessed via encrypted connections. So delikado siya. So yung solution dito is whenever a cookie contains sensitive information or is a session token, then it should always be passed using an encrypted channel. So ensure that the secure flag is set for cookies containing such sensitive information. So we also have cookie without same site attribute. So a cookie has been set without the same site attribute, which means that the cookie can be set as a result of a cross-site request. So the same site attribute is an effective countermeasure to cross-site requests, forgery, cross-site script inclusion, and timing attacks. So yung solution dito is ensure that the same site attributes is set to either lax or ideally strict for all cookies. So we also have cross-domain JavaScript source file inclusion. So the page includes one or more script files from a third-party domain. So yung solution is ensure JavaScript sources files are loaded from only trusted sources. So take note, trusted sources. And these sources can be controlled by end users of the application. So we also have server leaks version information via server HTTP response. So access to such information may facilitate attackers identifying other vulnerabilities of your web or application server is subject to. So yung solution is to ensure that your web server, application server, load balancer, etc. is configured to suppress the server header or provide generic details. So we also have strict transport security header not set. So yung solution dito is ensure that your web server, application server, load balancer, etc. is configured to enforce strict transport security. So we also have timestamp disclosure. So yung solution naman dito is to manually confirm that the timestamp data is not sensitive. So, and the data cannot be accredited to disclose exploitable patterns. So we also have X content type options header missing. So solution, ensure that the application or your website server sets the context type header appropriately and that it sets to X content type options header to no sniff for all web pages. So we also have authentication requests identified. So the given request has been identified as an authentication request. The other info field contains a set of key lines which identify any relevant fields. If the request is in context which has an authentication method, then this rule will change the authentication to match the request identified. So yung solution is this is an informational alert rather than a vulnerability and so there's nothing to fix. Okay. So we also have that the post. Ensure that only post is accepted where post is expected. So, yun yung mga vulnerabilities ng website which is yung University of Eastern Pangasinan website. So, that is the end of the laboratory number 1. So, thank you for listening and thank you once again.